Welcome, everyone, back to Journey to Ragnarok. And I have to point it out, I did a countdown this time, and everyth's working.
Woo!
Why did you do
Yay!
I'm not going to do it last we left off, because we have poetry, so take it away.
Everybody's pregnant. This is a longer one this time. Heilhofen saved. That sturdy hall. Shelter defended. Symbol undestroyed. But at great cost victory gained, and life of liege unlost. Asbjorn, grateful, grants land to the princess, lauds his loved ones with proper praise, rewards rescuers with riches, and fates the fallen with offerings and oratory. The Princess Astrid, singular skald, orates adventures of fiercest friends, the defense of Dagaz, ruin of Rune Thief, and decisive defeat of Loki's long game. Then for the feast, revelry for the victory, remembrance of the fallen, ale and mead flow as fountains, tables grown with goods. The three friends, and Gudrun, take quick leave of carousing, send off stalwart Styrmir with lightning into sky. Return to unrivaled revels. After Gwyn meets Mimir, a full cask she quaffs as friends frolic freely. Princess, retiring to her room, has speech with stepmother, wretchedly realizes what Loki has won. She seeks consolation with several companions, reckoning that mourning might reveal recourse. But reckoning is wrong, as coming to consciousness, all four heroes awake surrounded by snow. Admired Atri, maker of Mjolnir, accepts adulation from Astrid and Gwyn, and offers orientation and an old adventurer for assistance with his art. Ezekiel, the adventurer, brand new explorer, excited and erudite, happy to help. Battles with Gudrun by bonking, and Bird proving his prowess to get into the group. In search of damned souls, the party progresses, following swift stream of souls towards cold, towering cavern.
And with that, we will pick up with a little flashback sequence in the cold land of Niflheim. I've added on the map for you all to see your path that the party has taken through the land of ice and frost. You can hopefully see this map in its full view. It is quite gorgeous. You can see the route of Yggdrasil and the poisonous lake.
Very pretty.
Love it.
And as you travel, you're maybe midway through your travels along the coast following the Sea of the Dead, when through the ice, fog, and snow, this albino stag begins approaching. As it approaches, and your party as a whole take view of it and maybe stop, pause as it approaches, it stops itself maybe 15 or so feet in front of the party, and with a human-like face to this stag, begins speaking to you.
Greetings and be safe. Beware and yet look for the threefold message, for the thorn that guides, for the voice that leads forward, and for those yet hidden that will seek your destiny. Follow this path and beware the undead. Watch for the guide and you will find what's next.
And with that
Terrifying.
message, the stag walks off into the mist, leaving you all there to ponder its message.
Astrid, grabs Gwyn's arm. Gwyn, Gwen,
Yeah?
Okay, are we still drunk?
No. No, we did see that. We
Did you?
really did.
Okay, and you heard it also. Did everybody hear that?
Oh, I know what I got.
You're what?
Oh boy. Okay.
What?
All right. Listen,
I know people.
Gwen, if you heard it, then it happened.
So, I guess my opinion, I heard it. What?
Okay. All right. Tobias?
Tobias is just kind of taking this all in and is trying to digest everything that's happened in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, no kidding.
Lots happened. And he kind of feels for his axe, feels his shield, feels his bow, and puts a hand on Gwyn's shoulder.
So many hands on Gwen's shoulder.
Wait, what?
So many hands on Gwen's shoulder.
So many.
Everybody-
So many shoulders.
So many shoulders.
There's 4 different shoulders.
Everybody grab onto Gwen. It's the only way to be safe.
Alright, okay, alright. Let's
The just won't like awkwardly join in.
All right. Treating Gwen like a portkey aside, Tobias says, this trial ahead of us, wherever it came from, wherever it leads, as long as we stay together, we will have a chance of maintaining our sanity. And he's saying this specifically to Gwen and Astrid.
Okay. All right.
I mean, I don't know why I gotta be so serious about this. Not everything he says is so ominous. I mean, last time he told me something similar, I just found my way to like a chicken or something. I wasn't that deep.
You've seen
Or-
the stag.
For every
Yeah.
For every question you answer, Ezekiel, 2 more spring in its place.
Okay, well, and then ask him,
You're right.
and I'll answer him.
You're right. That is, in fact, what happens, and we need to keep going. But Tobias, please. And Astrid's gonna turn around and grab Tobias's shoulders, because this is the thing we're doing now, and say, "You heard that, though, right?"
Right. And Ezekiel, could you explain who that was, or what that was?
Oh, that's Archibald.
Archibald.
Ezekiel, could you roll me a D100.
Sure, absolutely.
And I would like to roll an insight check,
Yeah, you can
please.
roll an inside check.
Thank you.
Not the
Wow. Did you know this fucker's personal name?
Yeah. And what I want is, has Ezekiel actually even ever
Yeah,
seen
I'm
this
gonna
thing?
whisper you something.
Okay.
Tight.
Thank you.
I'm gonna whisper you something.
They fought in the wars together.
All the way back in Nam.
Oh, back in no. Ezekiel goes catatonic for a minute.
I hope you got that.
Astrid
Back
just
in the-
gives Ezekiel a really hard side eye.
Did you
then-
send it to me in Discord or in?
And
Well,
then
I sent it to Astrid, but I'll
Oh,
message
oh,
you
gotcha,
as
gotcha,
well
never
on
mind.
roll 20.
Gotcha.
I'll message you.
so Astrid just side eyes real hard and then looks over at Gwen and raises her eyebrows.
Can I roll a history check on who that deer was?
Sure.
Cool.
I told you.
No, he was right. That is actually his name.
A 28. You may not have fully recognized this mysterious albino stag, but very early on in your adventures, when you were clearing the haunted forest, you do remember seeing a glimpse of an albino stag watching the party.
That's right!
Yeah.
Oh, snap. We just saw it. We just saw it. We didn't actually interact with it, did we?
You just saw it watching you, and then it disappeared from behind the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwen will just very, very softly like bring it up, almost like it was a fond memory, though not fond time, but fond memory. As she's just kind of like staring in the direction that the stag had disappeared to.
Oh yes, peacefuler days.
So are we going that way? Like in the direction that you're staring off into the distance?
No, grandmother. We're gonna go this way, and I will like turn Gudrun in the proper direction, and then just kind of like with a single hand, I'll put it on her shoulder because why the fuck not? Put my hand on her shoulder.
Oh, this is a full circle moment.
And as you begin pushing Gudrun, you all
That's a
eventually
movie, isn't it?
find yourselves at the mouth of the cave that will lead you, that you know will lead you into Helheim. As you begin walking, for most of you, minus your dwarven companion, it is a very dark cave. It is hard for your Midgardian eyes to see. So whether you would like to cast a spell or light a torch...
Gudrun just like continues walking in blindly.
Yeah, I'll just start walking like, oh, you see here, oh, look at this, and I'll just walk right into the pitch black darkness and just start describing this fungus. It's like, look, you see this fungus right here is mad poisonous if you eat it, but the one right next to it is very delectable.
Light.
Right on Tobias's shield.
Perfect. Let me...
Sorry, I know it's bright, I'm sorry.
Light acts like a torch, right? So 20 bright, 20 dim.
That is correct.
Okay. So as you enter this cave, you can hear sounds of a low but deep growling coming from the distance as we are flashing forward to the encounter with the Guardian of Helheim. The guardian hound known as Garm.
Puppy!
Oh, we don't have our buddy with us? Oh, crap.
I mean, like, without messing up with everyone's exploration plans too much, but I'm just gonna say, Gudrun's just gonna keep going in a direction.
I'll put my hand on Gudrun's shoulder.
What? Yeah!
Maybe, my dear, we should proceed with a bit of caution.
And to you, Ezekiel, you can see two glowing red eyes just staring directly in your position.
Oh, hey there, little pup. How you doing today?
Little pup? What?
You see something, Ezekiel?
Oh, follow my lead. Hello, pup. We mean no harm. We just need to pass on into old Helheim. We cool, little pup. We chill.
Give me a persuasion.
Okay. Sweet.
Guidance. I'm not even
I'm great at that.
Joking.
That's you know what? That's on brand for being a member of this party.
It really is. It's hysterical.
Roll for we cool, bruh?
Roll for we cool, bruh. Okay. Alright, guys.
I can't wait to hear the lyric for that one in your next song.
I feel mighty confident about this. He seems very hot, very, very calm.
As you're walking forward, you hear, all of you hear this deep voice that doesn't sound human. and it just kind of reverberates through all of you. And through the darkness, except for Ezekiel, who can see these red eyes, you all hear, "Your deaths will bring the end of time, and I will savor in it."
Well, that's a weird way to say we're cool.
In some cultures, they say hello.
Hello?
I think Tobias would raise his shield and say into the darkness, "Who's there?"
Well, he's right there. Don't you see him? Or... Oh, right. I forgot your peoples. You have a little issues with the eyes.
Right, but even if I could see who you're speaking to, I don't know who we're speaking to.
As
all right,
you
fair enough.
move forward, you can kind of see you begin seeing the outline of piles of bones ahead of you. And rather than respond, you just hear the loud gnashing of teeth against bone.
Oh, that's fine. That's encouraging. I feel safe. Come on, let's go.
Look,
It does
Papa
sound like
has
a
some
beast.
bones. Where?
Tobias is going to turn to Gwen and Ezekiel. Do the books or legends say anything of a guardian?
That's a great question. Can I roll for that?
Both of you can roll history. Ezekiel, you can do it with advantage.
Oh,
And can
good.
I do it because poetry and
You
mythology
sure
and
can.
stuff? Okay,
Sure.
thanks.
Hell yeah! Knowledge squad for the win.
Listen,
Oh, she's full of knowledge over here.
You may not be able to see
Astrid breaks
him.
into a recitation straight from the Eddas.
Gwyn and Astrid know the Hound of Hell from the stories. This hound guards the entrance, is chained, and watches the entrance of Helheim, watching all of those dead who enter. Ezekiel, it's already been established as a traveler. Maybe you've been through Helheim before. Maybe you've seen Garmer and, have business with the Hound of Hell, but all of you do know that you are beginning to enter Helheim, and you are speaking with the Hound of Hell, known as Garm.
Yeah, the memory clicks, and I squint at Garmer as the light shines on him. Like, you little hellhound, you little rapscallion! Yeah, he's all bark, quite literally. Yeah, I've been through a couple times, handful of times. One time we came through, and we were coming through to collect a friend of ours. Went through and came back, and you just sat there being doomed. Your time has come, travelers, and at the end of time, I'll gnaw on your bones.
Ezekiel,
Hmm.
Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Since you know this hound so well,
Yeah.
I'm sure that you know exactly how to deal with him, and perhaps you should just step right on up there to him and renew your acquaintance.
I said I knew him. That doesn't mean we're friends. That little bastard nipped a bit off a pocket.
Then you know how to deal with him. And Astrid, who is
Yeah, I know
behind
exactly.
Ezekiel,
I know exactly how to deal with them, and then
pushes him.
Give me
Pushes
an
his shoulders.
investigation, please, real quick.
Sure, absolutely.
I couldn't fit in my guidance, my RP for guidance, but I was gonna say, hopefully hell takes mercy on you.
Nice.
You might need the guidance.
If I get the guidance, I'll roll it.
So roll a d4.
Oh, nice, 12.
So, with your dwarven eyes, you don't know how long the chain reaches before it will pull back Garm, but you do know that he is chained to this wall. He's chained.
Right.
So you might have space to move past him, or
Yeah,
you
exactly.
might get eaten.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I know exactly how to handle this guy, but just to prove it, I will risk Pocket. I'll have Pocky fly on the outskirts, being my canary in a coal mine.
Let's see. What will my good boy Garm do?
He's gonna be a good
Oh,
boy.
yes.
Go,
This
Pocket.
costs 3 legendary actions. Instant death. Goodbye, Canary.
As Pocky flies past, you notice no interest from Garm. He's just chewing on a very large skull.
See, told you.
But his eyes have not left you.
All right, I will follow Pocket's trail. I trust my companion implicitly.
Astrid,
Gooch on up.
Gwen,
Yes.
stay behind me in case something happens. I'd like to position myself to,
No
like,
problem.
if this thing leaps.
Okay.
I will grab Gudrun by the shoulder because that's what we're gonna do. And I will say we're gonna do a quick game of follow the leader and the bird's the leader, but you're in the best position. We need you in the back. And I will put her behind me, and then the marching order would be Pocky, Ezekiel, Tobias, Astrid, Gwen, and Gudrun.
Yeah.
Okay. You all can begin sticking to the wall and following the bird and following Ezekiel. Whoever would like to can roll me insight checks against Garm.
Yes, please.
Nope, I trust Pocket.
I know so much about giant dogs.
I would like to roll for giant dog.
Well, there you go. Oh, look at this. Somebody
for-
roll a 17.
For a split second, Gudrun, I was really thinking, wow, are they going to roll an animal handling?
No.
As you all...
Although I almost as soon as you said there was a dog was like Gudrun goes up and pets the dog, but I try to curb my true Agent of Chaos moments
It is
to be
also-
not life threatening.
It's also, yeah, it's Norse mythology. Not every dog you want to pet.
Yeah.
As you all begin
I mean,
walking
also
the wall,
in my real life, not every dog I want to pet.
as you all begin walking the wall, Garm is keeping a very close eye on each of you, but he is letting you pass. There's no sign of, I'm gonna get you, from Garm. But he is
Alright.
watching you with two very burning red eyes, and you can somewhat see him from your edge of vision with your light, Tobias. It is unnerving.
I will stop and bow my head to Garm, and then
Here, I'll put him into the light
I
for
have
just
a
a quick
big.
second.
Thank you. I have a big troll tooth in my bag,
Oh.
and I know it doesn't have any meat on it, but I will say I'm sorry. I mean, it has a little bit of jaw on it, and I'm going to toss it to him,
As you
and
toss
hopefully get it close enough so that even though he's chained, he can get to it.
as you toss it, you just simply see a very gigantic, heavily clawed paw just reach out and drag it across the stone floor, leaving marks in the stone.
Great. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And you guys are able to exit the cave into, well, the underworld. There's nothing there. You are introduced to light. There is light, but it is not like daylight. It is this eerie green glow all across this section, fog filled. You can see undead and the ocean of souls moving through. You find yourselves in a small little section of woodlands where sharpening his weaponry, sitting on a rock, is a figure we saw before, but we will redo their introductions. Also, I forgot to mention, as you enter Helheim and as you walk close out of it, there is non-stop screaming of the damned. But you do see this figure sharpening their sword.
Hi!
The figure looks up and says, "Welcome. You seek the path, you seek the thorn, you seek the gate, and yet perhaps you are yet lost. Who be you?"
My
One
name is Tobias.
August or remembered presence now walks with the dead.
I think I might have missed the first portion of that.
Oh, he asks, "Who be you? Who are you? What august presence?
Oh, okay.
What honor do you bring to the dead?"
It's not
Walk
August.
among them.
Beeth, travelers.
I am Astrid of Heilhofen.
Well met. You can tell he's trying to stifle a big guffaw for the really bad pun. He would not want to be known as a pun enjoyer, but that was very good, actually. So welcome, Astrid. Yes. And your other companions?
I don't mean to interrupt. I just have a weird feeling of incredible doom. But proceed.
Well, the doom is everywhere. This is Helheim, after all. Hence the screaming and all hours and the
Astrid
infernal
holds her hand
cackles
up.
as well.
Astrid holds her hand up, trying to be sort of her most commanding, sort of in Ezekiel's face. You know, she's in front of him, but does the hand thing. This is my dearest sister Gwen, our stalwart Tobias, a new companion Ezekiel, and that one.
Hi!
Well met, notorious and somewhat loud travelers. I am Kavak, Thorisaz Wunjo, he of the thorn and he of the joy. It is my duty and perhaps my curiosity to guide you through what may be your next journey. Hopefully it's not your penultimate journey, but a journey for sure, if you wish to progress at all through these blasted lands.
So have you been waiting for us specifically?
Or one's close enough to your like, or, you know, there's a similar affect to those that come in these cycles, you know? You get a sense from his intonation that he's seen similar groups before.
Why? Why do you wait here?
Well, as in everything, it is in threes. I wait once for Odin, I wait twice for myself and for my past sins, and 3 times for the faint joy for my third name, smallest and yet the one most dear, that perhaps some hope yet may be found in those who throw their souls against the rocks of the damned.
Well, that checks out. Threes.
From my studies and my knowledge, do I know who this person is? If he waited for Odin?
Give me a history. I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna be a hard history, even with your big numbers.
I would like to assist, please.
Well, you can roll for yourself.
Always
Assisting
compare-
would just give advantage.
Well, yeah.
Which, I believe Gwyn is already blessed to have on rolls like this.
That is correct.
Okay, I will roll then.
Just for the funsies of it.
Well, and because there might be a poem about it that I don't know.
Even with a 28, this figure in front of you, you do not know. There have been no stories to your recollection that have been written about this person. You know there are those who worship and follow the word of Odin, such as Astrid's father, such as the Odin's Eye. But you do not know this figure before you.
Okay.
You
interesting.
must have questions, or perhaps needs. Do you require warmth, or sustenance, or shelter? It'll be a long journey, and there may be others on this path aligned to yours. It's yet unclear to me, but rest is available should you need it.
Just
All right, let's take a nap.
Yeah,
Can I tell
what
what
kind of
race
food we
is all-
talking?
Gudrun, we just woke up.
Look,
I
when
mean,
you're
it
my
may be
age,
true.
you're always tired.
But yeah, it may be true that you need to sleep it off a little bit longer, but
I mean, I'm
just
not gonna
woke
lie.
up.
I could go for another snack.
You know what? How about the two of you stay here and rest and have a snack and catch up with us?
As y'all are talking, Kavak will go ahead and just conjure up some snacks. So it's the good berry spell pie, but instead of berries, it's like little tiny shards of stars. That does the
Oh,
same thing.
strawberries. Sorry.
I will taste one.
Very astute.
I'm gonna whisper you something, Gwen. Roll 20.
Okay. If it just says no, that's fair.
Right, so as you were conjuring the snacks, Astrid is just side-eyeing this whole thing and says, how much assistance can you provide? Can you, I don't know, make it so that I can see in the dark?
My role is to guide or perhaps assist should threats come. I cannot interfere directly. And though mortal probably isn't the best word for me, I follow enough of those strictures that it is easier for you to conjecture as to my capabilities.
Gwen's eyes go wide when she kind of seems to come to a realization after examining the individual before them for a while, and she kind of reaches her hand out until she finds Astrid's and gives her hand a very tight squeeze and just slowly turns her head to look at her and say, I don't think we have to worry about his capabilities at all.
So, Mister,
I'm skilled enough with the bow.
I wasn't worried. I just wanted to know what we could get at.
so I just have a.
Listen, if he says that if he says he can't directly interfere, he's probably a god. I mean, at this point, we just have to assume that, right? Given everything.
Not a
I
god,
can roll to see if I can hear you.
but a
'cause that's-
warrior.
Yeah, roll
Nope.
roll perception.
Don't hear any of that.
Nope.
Oh, thank God. Yeah,
So
Gwen
it's
just
just-
I'm not a god, but in character, I didn't hear that, so who knows?
Gwen just whispers back, he's not a god, but he's a warrior of Valhalla.
Oh.
As she probably
Oh.
feels Astrid start to freak out, and she just like tightens her grip, and she's like, "Maintain yourself.
Yeah.
If we're gonna get help from anybody, it best be him."
Astrid
You know
may
what?
know
I could
that
just
better
say-
as the Einarjar.
Yeah. I'll just concentrate on how hot he is.
Okay, then she kind of like pulls Astrid a bit behind her, like just don't do anything foolish. And she will turn to their newfound friend and say, "We are here for many reasons, but the main one is we are here to collect a God, what type of soul was it? It was we're looking for a damned soul. The angrier
This
the
is
better
a
is the
soul of grumpy
verbiage we use.
warrior.
What was that?
I think it's the soul of a grumpy warrior. I think that was what he needed.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Ezekiel. We
Welcome.
are looking for the soul of a damned and very angry warrior.
A specific warrior, or just one who is sufficiently angry for some? Is it a spell or a curse?
I think
is
it's
Spell.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think it's a spell.
But I'm pretty sure it's a spell. Although, not gonna lie, Eddie boy can be quite devious.
As you're all talking this, can you all please roll me perceptions?
Perception.
That is a 21 pie.
Ooh.
God damn, guys!
Me and
Shit!
Toby.
Dang, gang!
We're pretty perceptive today.
You all see
It's the
We're
solid
freaked
snake
out
noise of bleep.
after everything. We're just
Coming-
like shell shocked.
out of the woods, finally,
Oh.
a bit ahead of you, is that feeling of dread Ezekiel was feeling.
Yeah,
Once
there it
more,
is.
You see the first figure emerges, clad in rusted armor, and seems to be greatly undead, but carries himself with a greater intelligence from underneath its rotted helm. They look as if they perhaps were an honor guard to a king in their living life. The second figure next to them wears robes of a shaman or a seer, and walks clad from head to toe with symbols of the underworld and of hell, wielding this wicked-looking warhammer at their side. The third next to them wears similar garb and robes and outfit to Gwyn. They carry themselves as a caster, and walks out of the fog, flipping pages of a sick-looking rotten book with evil in her eyes. The fourth looks more like a walking mound of mycelium and mushroom than as a living figure, and they carry themselves in an infestation of fungi fashioned to look like a dress almost. And the fifth figure following, stomping out of these cold dead woods, is a large mound of writhing corpses and skeletons with large arms that are fashioned into cleavers made of bone, meat, and sinew. And this figure, as it moves and stomps, looks to be in constant pain. And as the figure who looks more like a caster of sorts steps out and sees you all, they say, "Midgardians in Helheim, this is going to be fun. And we will roll initiative."
Oh boy.
Wonderful.
Oh boy.
Starting off hot with a 5.
I saw them coming! And I was slow to react.
I saw
Oh hell yeah! Let's go.
I
14.
saw them coming.
I am so sorry I didn't have my token highlighted.
Oh man, finally I roll high for initiative, yo.
And
I'm
as I
loading.
mentioned before in our group chat, this is the first instance of a rival party. While your party may not have an official name, you are the Saviors of Midgard, this party are called the Grave Order of Helheim.
Grave order, says you?
The Grave Order of Helheim.
Grave. I get it.
It's a pun.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, they have some unique actions. I say that in hope that they get used, they're gonna die in one turn.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You don't know that. We might be real bad.
And last but not least, let me roll for the horror.
I feel like my 2 is just very appropriate.
2 is incredibly appropriate.
Hey, the
Gudrun
horror
just, like,
rolled the
straight up
best of
fell
all of
asleep.
them. Sweet. And turn for your NPC, not NPC, guest friend. Who's up first? Astrid, you are.
Yes. I'm so excited that I'm first that I forgot to measure, which seems counterproductive. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do a little scooch just to there, so that I am within 60 feet of everything, and I am going to upcast Bane.
Ooh.
And let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, so let me see if I can get all 5. If I upcast it at 4th level, I think I can. No, I can get 3 of them. So I will ping the 3. Gonna ping that one.
The horror.
Uh-huh. And this one's a spellcaster?
These two look to be spellcasters.
Okay, so yeah, so those 3.
Okay, so what is the save?
That is a you'd think I'd know this by now. It's Charisma 15.
Charisma 15.
The horror cannot possibly. Just don't.
Alright.
Don't even. You can't. God fucking damn it, Pie.
What? That was the first caster.
It says the horror 18.
No, that was the
That's initiative,
Oh,
hon.
that's initiative. Okay,
Look
never
directly
mind.
underneath, you goof.
I'm sorry. I got rattled, okay? I just want
That's
this
10.
to work for a change.
And then
Because I
the
hardly
horror.
ever get it to work.
If the horror passes.
If it's 18.
Oh, the horror.
Oh, come on. Fail.
Oh!
You willed that into
Oh!
existence, Pepper.
Blame
You willed that
Tobias!
into
Blame
existence.
Tobias, not me!
Dude,
Do not
Loki
blame me!
just
Don't put this
listens
on
to
me!
me.
Do not put this on
Loki
me!
listens to me for some reason
You
when it is the most
fucking-
inconvenient
Oh,
shit to
man.
happen.
God
Not
damn.
put this
That
on
is
me.
amazing,
Loki.
truly.
Okay.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
you're not allowed to put this on me.
God damn it,
But you
Loki.
did bang 2
Okay,
of
well
them.
I got 2 of them anyway. And
Wow, that
I
needs to be clipped.
can't. I can't even.
Really,
With
let's be real. It was
this
probably just fate.
shit.
I mean,
And does anybody, I think my standard party is kind of getting used to this, but after she shouts, a phrase in poetic language, she yells to everyone, does anybody want to readjust position?
he'll see you standing over there in front of him. He's like, I think you got him.
Yeah.
Just
I mean,
real
yeah.
quick.
Okay.
Actually, you know
I'm
what? It's
going
not my turn
to-
yet. It's not my turn yet. I'll wait.
No, I'm just saying I can do it. So I'll go ahead and do my Mantle of Inspiration as my bonus action. So everybody up to 4. Okay, so Tobias, Gwen. No, I'm giving you temp HP whether you're fine or not. So Tobias, Gwen, Kavak. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm
Yes,
saying
and
it right.
thank you.
Okay.
Correct.
Kavak and let's see who's annoying me more right now.
Give it to the bird.
And Pocky. That's so tempting, but no. And wow.
Oh,
Yay,
did you
tempting
almost say? Did you?
Just a minute.
Yeah, there was a G.
here.
There was a G there.
That was a G. Oh my god, is she coming around to my annoying old lady?
Okay, Gudrun. Okay, everybody that I named gets 8 temp hit points. And if any of you want to move up to your full movement without provoking opportunity attacks, feel free to do so.
Do we want to move? Is this a clump together or a divide
you
apart
saw.
scenario?
Probably should club together. Just my opinion.
Not with a spellcaster.
I'm going
Right?
near. I'm heading towards near the tree.
Yep,
Trees
do
are
it.
And
Do it.
like this.
And we have to spend our reaction to do this, right?
That's correct. Yeah, sorry, I
Okay.
didn't say that. And then to finish my turn, I'm going to, let's see, I moved from, man, I was right there, I think. Or was I one square in front of you, Ezekiel? Do you remember?
You were one square in front of him.
Okay, thank you. So that was 10, 20, 25, 30. I'll move back to there. A little bit more out of range. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, as you're approaching, you see this figure here, the one who looks more like a seer, raise both of his hands. And this is, I will tell you, this is a quote-unquote legendary action, but for this rival party, they're called villain actions.
Oh.
And he raises his
Is
hand.
the rival party villains?
Yeah.
Wow.
He raises his hands and says forth, "Let us summon the bulwark of bone." And around him, clawing their way from the earth, pop forth some skeletons.
Good.
Oh,
Oh, good.
Do something real quick. And now it is Gwyn's turn.
Okay, great. So everybody except for this guy needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
For slow.
Ooh.
ooh.
Very fun. Okay.
Nice start.
Thank you.
Let's debuff the fuck out of these guys.
Fail.
Bane is against attacks. What's Bane against?
Bane is against, I believe, also. Wait, I believe it's skill checks and.
It is
I think it's saving throws as well.
it's
I think
attack
that's right.
and saving throws. Yeah, it's attack and saving throws.
And it's a negative.
And then you have to
D4?
roll. You have to roll a
Yeah.
d20.
Well, they're not making it.
Roll a d4
Mhm.
for.
D4. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. You guys.
You're fine. You're fine.
I like a minus D20. That's fine.
It's a
Yeah,
little
sure.
rough on that.
Listen, Astrid is OP.
Did his roll not go through? Hello? Let me try again.
Oh, Astrid, don't forget that you're concentrating.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's
Thank
first
you,
one,
yes.
then that is a fail. Next one. Success. And the horror.
Bane. Is that one Bane though?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Just the two spellcasters,
If
unfortunately.
the horror makes it.
I swear to God, I'm gonna table flip so hard.
I'm not gonna say
They
anything.
don't.
Yes!
Hall of Fame.
And then those 3 decrepit skeletons automatically fail.
Neat.
So
So only
everyone-
one survived my slow attack.
But everyone but the one covered in fungi is slowed.
Because he's a fun guy. I move behind Tobias and end my turn.
Alright, and can you post the description of slow for me, please?
Yes, sir. It is super long. Do you want me to post cliff notes?
No, it's fine.
Oh, Tidoti, I warned you.
Oh, that's not even that bad. It just takes up like the whole page.
It's fine.
No big.
Okay, speed is halved, -2 to AC. Alright, well the horror is next.
Oh, good.
So he either gets an action or a bonus action, but cannot do both, regardless of abilities or magic items. It cannot make more than one more than one melee or range attack during its turn.
Yes.
Any spellcasters will have to roll a d20 on 11 or higher. On an 11 or higher, they can still cast, but on lower, the spell is wasted.
So the horror is just gonna spend its turn running right here. And then it makes another wisdom save at the end of its turn.
Yep. Pass.
The horror is no longer slowed.
Dang it.
Oh, the horror.
Oh, the horror.
And
I have a friend who always says it horror, and I can't.
Ezekiel, your turn.
All right.
Just to make sure it doesn't sound like a different word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying. So, okay, let me ask a couple things first. So, first of all, is it dark in here or is it like light?
There is
Lit.
there is light in this area.
Okay. Second question: would you say the horror is like undead or is it just like a big old giant?
The horror is undead.
Undead. Good to know. Good to know. Third question. Would it seem like daylight would be bad for these people?
You can give me an arcana.
Okay, would that be a free action to do, or would I have to spend like
I'll
an
give
action?
it as a free.
Thank you, thank you. Arcana.
That was from Pock Appeal.
Well, that was not actually. That was me. I did roll that.
Daylight, likely won't affect them.
Fine. Okay. Well, then I won't waste that.
They are not Norse vampires.
Cool.
Which also, daylight doesn't affect vampires, which is stupid.
That is quite nice.
It's so stupid. No, it doesn't,
Yeah.
and I hate it. Just lycanthropes.
Do you know what the origin is for silver affecting vampires in some lore? Fun little history nugget. So in D&D it does not, but in many mythologies it does, because the first vampire was Judas, who turned against, Jesus and so on. And the coins he was paid were the tokens he used to kind of recruit other vampires. And so thus it burned him as a reminder of his sin.
Oh.
Okay.
Have fun with that
Wow.
tidbit of
Okay.
knowledge while you take your turn, Ezekiel.
All right. So I think first things first. I myself am gonna go ahead. I cast. So I'm pretty sure this.
Ooh.
Cast spell or deals damage. Quick question: would turn undead count as a spell, or would that violate this? Because I can. Okay, I might. Yeah, I think what I'll do instead. So here's the order of operations. I'm going to run over as Ezekiel, right up to here, and not cast Sanctuary yet. For my action, I will use Turn Undead. Let's see, can I get any closer? Because I was here.
Oh, thank goodness.
Let's see here. I want to make sure I can get Big Boy in my radius. So I got a lot of things. I have so many things. Yeah, within 30. Okay, yeah, I'm good. He's within 30. Alright, so I'm going to cast Turn Undead, and every undead within 30 feet of me needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. Should be DC 16.
Alrighty. So, the decrepits, with how they work, the decrepit skeletons in front of you all fail. Just from the
Awesome.
get-go. From the rip.
Hot diggity damn.
So it is then up to the horror.
Alright. Come on, fail.
Everybody say it with me. Horror.
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 Hurrah.
Or
3.
Hooray!
Hurrah.
I'll run on up to this, run up to the middle of this crowd. Now listen here, y'all bag of bones. Even you up there, I fought bigger than you and twice your size and twice as brave. Get on back. Get back where you came from. Back to just keep saying get as I'm walking on over. And then after that, I'll cast, use my bonus action, cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
This was my favorite turn ever. That the cleric just cast "Get out of here." 10 out of 10.
Get out of it. Get back. Get on out of here. Get.
Alright. So the,
And so they must use their turn to bolt away from me.
the caster, one of the casters, they are slowed. Let's see, they are going to... Let me read slow again. Oh, I passed it. How'd I pass it? It's giant.
Casters roll a d20 on 11 or higher. The spell does not take effect until the caster's next turn, and they must use its action on that turn to complete the spell. If it can't, the spell is wasted.
God.
Alright.
Oh.
They are going to
Oh my
begin,
God.
They are going to begin casting something. I will roll a d20. 12. Which means it works. No, it doesn't.
No, it means that he has to wait until next turn in order to cast it. So I think he's technically in concentration state, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, they are casting it, and that is going to be their turn. Kavak. Ooh, they also get a save against slow.
Yeah, they do. That's
The
easy to
spell would
forget.
still go off next turn, even if they saved, because
Yes.
it happens at the end of their turn.
Let's not forget Bane.
Hey.
Yes,
I'm gonna
even
bonus
though-
action cast Ensnaring Strike, so there's kind of tendrils of light that wrap around my bow. I'm gonna try to shoot it at the horror to try to affect him so that he gets Ensnaring Strike. So I think I start with an attack roll. 2. It does extra damage if it hits. Next time you hit a creature with a Ragnarok before the spell ends. Okay, let's hope I hit. Let's hope I hit.
Get him!
I have a plus 11 of this set of
Come on.
equipment. Okay, that's a 14.
A 14 just hits the horror.
Yeah!
Okay.
Get on out of here.
A mass of thorns and vines appears at the point of impact, and the target must succeed a strength saving throw. It is DC 16. Strength saving throw.
Come on.
Alright, and deal your damage, please.
Yes. D8.
It gets a 23 strength save.
Okay, and I got max damage, so that is D8 plus 6, that's 14 damage.
14.
So it's not ensnared, but it does take lots of damage. That was action, that was action. For action, yeah, I'm going to move a little bit away. So it's not to be too close to my skeletons. No, so keep courage, everyone. The little ones fall fast.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Halloran's turn. He is slowed. Don't mind the horrible screams in the background, they are your friends. he's just gonna walk up next to the horror and get into a shield wall with the horror. Shield wall, more like a bone wall, really.
A bone wall that's running away.
And that's gonna be his turn, so let's see if he makes the save to break out of the slow. That's a natty 20.
Oh, damn it.
Drat.
He's no longer slowed. We go to my seat, the one who wasn't slowed. Let's see.
Can
What
we sit on them?
mushroom do? Ha 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 ha. Ooh, okay. She's going to go right here. And she's going to point. And she is going to raise some zombies.
Oh, come on.
Hey,
Mm,
she doesn't have to be slowed, does she?
She is not.
No.
Damn. Oh, well, I only got one of those, so,
3 rotting zombies. And they all act immediately after her. Hey, don't you guys love fighting mass suckers?
Our favorite. Clearly.
These zombies are going to boop, boop, boop. And fun thing about them, they are going to attack. They attack is 1, so this is 1 attack against Tobias. And you may laugh at the damage, but that is how they work. Oh, well, that's a 21.
Okay, I'll use a shield. I'm currently recalculating my armor class because something hiccuped and it disappeared. But
Last I checked
I am
your
certain
token,
that
it was a 19.
oh, is it? Oh, is that what that number is?
That's what the blue bar is.
Okay, no wonder. Okay, let me put that back to 19. I'll put the 8 temp hit points in the red circle. Okay, yeah, so I will burn a use of shield.
Okay. I got 19 because your sheet on roll 20 also says 19. So I assume that was correct.
Oh, it came back. Okay, that works. I don't know why it was disappearing.
Okay. That's gonna be the end of their turn. On your turn, Tobias, your speed, being around each of these undead, your speed is reduced by 15 feet.
Alright,
Because
good
of
to
their
know.
overwhelming presence.
Got it. I'm gonna use my mutagen and give myself a +3 to dexterity.
Alright.
Alright, so that's gonna be my bonus action. Now it says my armor class is 16. That's not right. It should be like 21. And then I will start swinging away at the zombie adjacent to Gwen first.
Alright.
Alright, artisanal salt axe, let's go. Ooh, yes.
oh.
Love to see it.
Now that is a bonk.
Alright, and then second attack going towards the one nearest Gudrun and Ezekiel.
Dead.
Alright. And then I think I will
Now your
scoot.
speed is only reduced by 5.
Oh, neat. Okay. I'm gonna scoot up to this point here,
Okay.
and that will end my turn.
Good turn. Good turn, good turn.
Pike here is going to. Okay. They are just going to walk. They're going to dash, spend a turn, get right here, and then do their wisdom save to break out. Slow. No. The decrepit skeletons are all feared.
Afeared.
You will get an opportunity attack as this one runs from you, Tobias. Should you take it?
I will not take it.
Okay. Right there. Gudrun, your turn.
Shoot, I was just about to ask, wait, when my turn comes up, what are my priorities? And then my turn came up, and I don't have the chance to. Is priorities the horror as someone is pinging?
It can be.
I mean,
No, it's
if
not.
you've got an AoE,
Absolutely not.
I mean, yeah, sure. Gudrun is going to cast Spiritual Weapon, right by the horror.
Still never made this stick, so here's Mjolnir.
Yeah, you know. And she's also just gonna run straight towards it, and grab at her great club that she has now, and she's going to just, like, at the same time, Spiritual Weapon and double bonk. That's just the flavor of it, that all of this is happening at the same time.
Okay.
So, I don't think I have a button for Spiritual Weapon anymore, so we're just gonna roll, it would be 2 plus 3 plus just a d20, right? It would just be d20 plus 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to do that and add 5 to that for the Spiritual Weapon. Oop, that was a secret. That's not going to hit.
But it also misses.
And then we're going to do 2 Great Clubs, a bonk, and a bonk.
Oh. Well, for Gudrun's first time, I get to deal you a crit card if you would like to play it.
Oh yeah. How do I play it?
You should see the card above your
Oh.
name, and then you just drag it out.
Above my name?
I got it. Let me steal
I'm
the card from
confused.
you.
Calf slash for quadruple damage. Maximum damage and any enemy.
Oh yeah, pull that out onto the screen. Drag and
Oh.
drop.
What? How do I do that? What?
You see the critical hit deck above your name, Gudrun, and roll 20. You see the card above your name?
No, I'm.
Oh, did you find it?
I got it.
There it is. Okay. So it is quadruple damage, and the target must make a DC 16 con save or get knocked prone. So roll the damage on the first one.
Ooh.
Roll the damage on
Okay,
the
so
first.
quadruple damage is. What is regular damage?
Roll the Great Club. Just do the damage real quick. Okay, I got the math. Don't worry.
Thanks.
The horror is dead.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go!
I told you to get.
Okay, listen!
Those 2 old people.
Get off my lawn!
That's right. Get off the lawn.
Do I have enough movement that I can attack this person over here? I think it was like back here, here.
If you would like to, you can. And then the 24 will keep that. That also hits.
Cool. For a much less interesting 6.
Yeah, for a much less interesting 6.
Just one shot, ran up, fucking mad bonked her.
Yeah, just the absolute bonkiest bonk just happened. And, okay, so here's my question. Do I action surge?
I mean,
Like, you know? I feel like I do, right?
why not?
So I'm gonna action surge, and then I'm gonna do the double bonk on this person in front of me.
Okay. 25 hits.
Yeah, I didn't think that 10 was gonna hit.
No, the 10 just swings and gets dashed off of his shield, but the 25 goes through and you batter him.
Yep. I think you were supposed to be included in the go on and get That's it. That's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, the figure in front of you is going to shout towards all of his undead, and this kind of counters the fear effect, breaking them out of it for just a moment. But Halloran shouts out, "Forward assault!" And each of the undead get to move up to their speed without taking opportunity attacks. And then that guy goes right there. Astrid.
Hi, hello. I'm going to move. Shoot, I measured this and now I forgot. Hang on. I go right here. We're still not bunched up. And let me just double check. Whoops, okay, I gotta go one more up. That one's good. So yes, last movement to get to there. And I am casting blindness on my seat and Jadar. And that is a con 15 save.
Okay.
And Jadar is Baned.
Indeed he is.
I predict 4 and 6.
Shh. I was about to tell you shut up and then no, I like that. That's good.
Alrighty. Con?
Yeah, con 15.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, it's so close.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
That's pretty close.
And then...
Wait, if we factor in the Bane, maybe it'll turn into a 4. If we factor in the Bane on both of them, maybe it'll turn into a 4 and a 6.
One of them
No
is not
shot.
Hey.
Damn.
So
So
they
close.
are blind, and that is for 1 minute. It's not a concentration spell. At the end of each of their turns, they can try more con saving throws.
Okay.
They're blinded,
Alright.
and I'm going to look over at. Ooh, do I want to do that right now? No, I don't. Okay, I'm gonna look over at Gwen and say, "Old things burn," and you have Bardic.
Awesome.
And it is Gwen's turn. Your speed is reduced by 5 feet because there's a zombie in front of you.
Okay, that's fine. I pull open my book, and I call back to Astrid and fire shall rain, and I need this guy. Unfortunately, Gudrun.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
old
boy.
things burn.
This one, and this one, all to make me Dex saving throws. Anybody who is slowed has a -2 to that for Fireball.
Alright, this skeleton is immediately dead.
Yes, die!
A Dex, correct?
That is correct. Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Forget
one
old
more.
things. Everything burns.
2 5s, 2 6s.
Everything burns when my girl does it.
And because anybody who's slowed has an automatic -2 to their Dex save.
I think,
Sorry, am I also making that dex save?
yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm sorry.
I think
Yeah,
the
it's okay.
two that are blinded would automatically fail. I think this would roll under having to see the fireball coming to be able to avoid it. And if you're blinded, you automatically fail things that require sight.
Ah, baby.
Oh yeah, let's go! We didn't even talk about that shit! Let's go!
No.
Fail.
Okay, so that's Halloran. Here's Lystheris.
8.
I would say 5.
I want a 6. Ah. 8 was closest.
You win.
And these two are dead.
Which two?
Oh hell yeah! I don't know
Damn.
if you're.
Oh, three
I don't know
of
if
them
you're
are dead,
ruling
actually.
it. Hell yeah, let's go. I don't know if you're ruling it as this guy, if he's in concentration mode because he has to wait a full round to cast or not. So I will leave that at your discretion. I'm not going to fight for one way or another.
No. If it was a concentration spell, yes.
But he's just basically in slow motion doing the motions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
as those two die, so do the zombies and skeletons.
Nice.
Oh my god, I feel kind of bad. I'm not gonna lie. we kind of. I don't think we gave him a fair shot.
I don't know, Gudrun. How old is your stick?
Well, like,
Never look
my,
a gift victory in the mouth.
my
Yeah, for
current
real.
stick or my brand new
No,
stick?
you need to really make sure your microphone can be heard because it sounded like you just said dick.
My new stick or my old
Stick, stick.
You really need to hit those hard S's, man. Gwen, would you like to do anything else?
High five
Hold on. I do need to make one more measurement. Hold on. Yeah, I'll move forward. I'm gonna move. I'll move right behind Ezekiel.
Oh.
It's okay. It's just me. And Gudrun, don't forget to take the 30 points of fire damage. Unfortunately, you do.
Oh, I did.
take all of that.
I,
Okay.
as, it didn't show up on my token, but it's on my sheet.
Oh, okay. Perfect. And then that is the end of my turn.
Alright, Ezekiel.
All right. Well, hello, Gudrun. How you doing? Excuse me a moment. I'm going to kind of start peeking over like the oversized dead body of the horror and just the burning everything. Gudrun, how you looking, miss?
I'm fine. I'm a
All
little
right,
on
good.
fire, but I'm fine.
So, is the mister that's casting the slow motion, is part of his spell seem to have a verbal component?
More like sticking finger out and just launching the spell. It's technically just an attack, but it's considered.
Okay, but what? So he doesn't have a verbal component to the spell.
No.
There's not like he's not speaking in words to cast the spell. Okay, I see. Well, that does change things just a little bit. So I think. Oh man, how far away is the poor bastard? That's fine. Can I walk over the horror?
You certainly can step over the bones.
Alright, easy enough for me to do. So, I think what I'll do is be like, well, sorry to do this, my friend. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put you out, take care of what needs to be done, and I'll just tap myself, and I will cast Fear Guardians on myself, and I'll just walk towards it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and put Spirit Guardians in there. Oh, wait, shit! Hold on, wait, I think I got something better. Yeah, I got something I want to do instead. Instead of Spirit Guardians. I just want to point at them with my last level 1 spell, and I want to say, stop it! Or just stop.
I like stop it better.
We can say the stop is the actual command, but I'll say stop it.
Alright, wisdom save.
Stop! And I think he's Bane too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nope.
Stop! You stop! Right now, young mister, you put that finger right down to the ground! Stop!
Okay.
Alright, there we go.
Their turn. This is, I mean, I won't be, but I could be mean.
I know.
Just say they just stop looking at you. They just avert their gaze and look at someone else. Okay. Well, now I've convinced myself. But I'll be nice, and I'll leave it to a roll. Do you want higher, or do you want lower?
Let's see here. Well, we'll go high.
Okay, 50 up. That's you. Anything
All
below
right,
50
come on.
is me.
Come on now.
Alright, they stop their spell.
Hey, that's what I thought.
And they're just gonna try and slowly reposition backwards a little bit.
And then they can roll that will save. The wisdom save. I don't want to cheat you out of that.
And then a D4, but it's gonna fail.
Yeah, they fail regardless. DC 17.
And fuck.
Just applaud. It's fine.
If you are here, you are muted.
There we go. Okie doke. I think.
Damn, I should have said I surrender.
Well, they haven't yet, though, right?
No, they seem no intent to stop.
Gotcha. Okay. I think it's move over here. Yeah, it works. I'm gonna Hunter's Mark and then attack.
Okay.
Okay, that is a 24 on the
That
die
hits.
with 11 base damage, and Hunter's Mark is what, a D6? D4, D6. Just quickly looking. 90 feet. D6. Right the first time. It's a 4. So grand total, 9 plus 6 is 15 damage.
As you hit them with
Okay.
the arrow, they drop and combat is over.
Ah! Well done.
Gudrun takes a second to just like make sure that there's no other little teeny tiny flames on herself and like sticks a finger through a hole in her already not very good looking outfit. Like, that hole wasn't there a second ago.
I'll give her I'll grab her shoulder. I will give her I'll give her a second level cure wounds. You did good. You did good. really
You didn't
teaching
do so bad yourself, old timer.
yeah, teaching the youngins really how it's done.
You know, none of these kids know how to bonk these days.
No, it is. They don't understand it.
Astrid takes great offense to that.
That's just Tobias.
That's just Gwen.
It's extra funny when Gudrun only got good at bonking recently.
Bonking
And,
can be very difficult.
Let's see here. Oh, it's plus
That's
plus
why-
5.
You just gotta keep practicing.
There you go. You heal 18 points of 18 back.
Math. Hard. There we go. I'm a math teacher. I can do math.
You got this. I believe in you.
There we go. Well, I'm only slightly singed now, so thanks.
What would you
Oh
like-
no, your hair!
Now that the grave order lies before you, what would you like to do?
I would like to loot the fuck out of them.
Same. I'm running straight to the magic.
All
They're
right,
Pocky is
dishonorable. You should get all you can.
Pocky's eating the eye of one of the people.
roll me investigations.
And you have inspiration, Gwen.
It's almost a 1. Yeah, I'll use my inspiration on that. Hell yeah.
Damn. I'm just watching all these youngins go right to town.
You don't find much on My Seat, Yadar, and the Horror, other than rusted weaponry and armor and symbols of hell. On Halloran, the one who looked like an old honor guard in his living life, you do find an interesting pendant around his neck. It looks like a wax skull that has one half decaying. Kind of like Two-Face. And on Lestheris, the more mage of the group, you do find an interesting glowing green spellbook, the rotting book she was wielding, Gwen.
Ooh.
And it was
Yeah,
then
I will take that.
Gwen turned to the dark side.
And I will say, if you want to do Arcanas to figure out what they do, you can. Otherwise, you are still currently standing in the middle of hell. And
If we want, does oh sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say,
Never mind.
to fully learn what these items do, it may take some time. And again, I will mention, you're standing at the entrance of hell with a bunch of dead souls walking past you.
We should not tarry here too long. Though the gate is passed, the thorns yet linger.
Well, we can walk. No, do you show Ezekiel the magic items you just acquired?
Yeah, Gwen would show hers.
Oh, well, if you give me some time, I think I can help you identify those. I don't got any more. I can't do it fast, but if we give me like something around like 10 minutes or so, I could ritual cast some identify. But we may need to find a place to actually sit down for it, though.
That's
I thought you
wonderful.
said you-
That's wonderful to
Someone-
know that you
someone
can
else
do
said
that
you were in a
too.
rush.
I probably one ear is full and the other so is the other ear. It's kind of hard. Can I get that one more time?
That's wonderful to know that somebody else can do that, but we'll prioritize that for a more safer time.
All right, will do.
Yeah, we're in a rush right now, right? We gotta go. Gotta go. And Gudrun starts to go. I don't actually know which direction we're going, and that seems on brand. So she's just gonna start to go this way.
Wow, she looks like she's quite fired up.
Kavak, can you give me a history, please?
I absolutely can.
With advantage, so roll twice and take your better.
Okie doke. That is. Oh, it's a +0. That's easy. I'll choose the 18, please, Pi.
You know, being here some time, while this group, while you have ushered them into Helheim, rather more importantly, you have to manage to usher the living through the actual gates, past the bridge of Helheim. Which, luckily for you, is in the direction that this crazy old grandma's walking. But to enter Helheim proper, you do have to get them past the gates.
As we walk, I'll start to hint to them about that, or help them understand what the nature of the gates might be. How would I know if they're worthy or have the qualities needed to pass the gate?
You know that they will have to be judged by the gatekeeper, who is a very foreboding giant.
I think as we're leaving and chasing after Gudrun, Tobias would gather the bodies around, and seeing as these were undead or undead affiliated, Tobias is gonna write a short tribute to Hell, saying the curse of undeath is lifted. Fortune finds you that you're already in the realm of Hell.
Okay.
And then he's gonna chase after the group.
As you chase off after the group, can you give me a perception, Tobias?
Certainly.
As you're running and you're making good distance to catch up with the group, you begin hearing some sounds, and you kind of turn around back through the fog, and you see Halloran stand up and crack his neck back into place. You see my seat slowly form the fungi again. You see the clerical figure Yadar stand back up and tapping off his outfit from flames. You see the magical wielder Lestheris again croak up and rip this arrow out from their chest. And finally, you see the mass of bones and sinew known as the Horror reconstitute itself, and they begin walking off into the forest.
Tobias, as soon as he gets back to the group, is gonna say, the runic magic in this place seems
Hey,
to
don't
have
go blaming runes!
I wasn't blaming anything, Gudrun. But I mean, I'm a rune master too. But our foes have been resurrected, but they don't seem to be pursuing us.
Maybe because they know now they know not to mess with old Ezekiel.
That's entirely possible. You
Or,
performed well.
Pyro over there, or Bonky Bonk Grandma, or, what's your name again?
Are you addressing me?
It doesn't really matter for the sake of this, but sure, just addressing you.
My name is Tobias. Do you remember your name?
Just thinks for a second.
As you're all walking, time does pass.
No, he does not.
Time does pass. Eventually, Kavak leads you to the entrance of a great, almost opening to fortress. There are two towers on either side that lead to a large bridge where you see a sight that is quite wild to you all. You see the intersection of the Sea of the Dead with thousands upon thousands of souls trying to climb onto this bridge, some just being swept by the sea, others walking past towards the entrance. I sure hope you love the sights of this map. Hold on a second as I bring you all here. 1 as it decides to work.
Everybody say you like it so Pi doesn't get sad.
Oh, I love it. It has
I do
glitter.
like it, like a legitimately.
Oh, that's
Yeah, me
cool.
too.
Oh, wow.
I don't like all the
That's
spooky
kind of
people.
Yeah, I
So
would zoom
many.
out. I
Ow.
would zoom out if you need to.
How long did this take you?
A lot of copy and pasting.
Yeah, I know. How
That is
long
a
did it
lot of
take
people.
you?
You know.
My gods.
It's a
It's a
shame
shame
we're
we're doing milestone. You could just fireball straight into that and get like 6,000.
Oh god, right? Makes me wish I was a
You
sorcerer.
received-
I just twin cast fireball and call it a
Oh
day.
my god. Right? Hey, Gwen. Let's just each take a side and do Thunderwave and just watch the dominoes.
I could also just waltz across the
Brilliant
Spirit
idea.
Guardians. That might just work fine.
Yeah, we'll thunder wave and then we'll get in the spirit guardian circle and just just prance our way down into hell. It's fine.
Just kind of like mowing the grass.
I mean, I figured I'd get down here eventually. This is just, a shortcut.
And at the end of this great bridge, you see a gate. And guarding this gate, watching these souls, occasionally opening it and closing it, is a very, very large giant. Clouded
Oh, I speak
in
giant.
mystery.
Oh, I know
Are we-
know their kin.
Are we close enough for me to say hello in giant?
You are all the way at the end of the other side of the bridge.
I mean, yeah, but like, can I scream hello in giant?
Sure, roll me an insight.
Is that just me?
I need to find my page on Helheim. There it is. Hold on a second.
I think I could amplify her voice with thaumaturgy.
The giant looks at you, Gudrun. You see nothing behind its darkened hood. You do see a look of interest and a slight head nod as if saying approach.
Alright, he said go on, let's go!
Are you sure? Because I didn't hear a damn thing come out of his mouth.
It was more like sign language. Giants speak
Alright.
sign language, don't you know?
I know these kin quite well. They're a favorite foe of mine, so to speak. So I don't think that's quite right. Some might. Don't think this one can.
I will also add in, fun fact, this is a female giant.
It's just girl talk,
Let's go.
Gudrun randomly knowing ASL is just on brand with every other chaotic tidbit that's been coming out.
How many other languages do you speak, my dear?
Oh, I speak like 10 languages.
So do I.
Oh my god!
She made up 8 of them.
One of them's just throwing rocks at each other and listening to the sounds.
Sure is.
So accurate.
That's actually quite similar to how goblins speak, believe it or not. Oh, or maybe more like primordial. I'll just pick up 2 rocks and I'll just start mimicking like primordial.
Gwen's head turns as soon as you start to do that, just like catching on to what you're doing, and by the look on her face, you might actually be making some words.
Yeah, I am, because I can speak primordial.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, Gwen totally understands what you're saying.
I'm going to put this in our...
Gudrun is gonna start like whistling to try to be speaking in the like air part of primordial, but I would like to imagine that it is like the equivalent of like random noises and occasionally a swear.
Yes.
I have a really important question about that, though.
Okay.
Does Gudrun have any teeth left?
That is a good question.
Thank you!
Okay, I'm gonna roll for teeth.
Roll for
Well,
teeth.
as you're rolling for teeth, I
I
put
think you
in
can add your con modifier.
I put in our Journey to Ragnarok chat the name of this giant, specifically because I have my PDF open on my phone. And Kavak, you would know this giant. And, I'm gonna butcher this. You are looking at Modgoder, also known as Battle Wraith.
Most
That's a good
sir.
pronunciation, Pi. That's a good job.
Most good, sir.
That's thumbs up.
And you know.
I will clarify as much to the group in case there was any doubt, which there probably wasn't.
Well,
Over-explaining is my superpower.
Fair. Okay, that's good. Never mind.
She is akin to the ferryman. She lets the souls through.
Don't pay the
A psychopomp of the highest and most grave order.
Would it be possible that I'm familiar with this giant, seeing as how it is my favorite enemy?
Roll me a history.
With advantage. This is my favorite. Let me see here. 24.
Yes, you would know who she is.
Well, hey there, Bogey. How's it going?
Are you guys walking the bridge, or are you guys staying at your end?
I said Bogey.
Can I just take a quick look at the bridge and see if I think it's trapped or anything?
Sure, give me
Not like I have-
investigation.
Detect traps or anything, but I just want to take a quick look.
It looks as safe as a bridge in the underworld could look.
Cool, let's
go
send
on,
Gudrun
Pocket, start
over.
testing out. Pocky's literally like,
Gudrun, go ahead.
good. Oh, no, don't worry, Pocky's got it. Pocky's literally like keeping up with Gudrun. Make sure to jump on the stones. Remember, there might be pressure. There might be pressure reactive.
Gudrun's sort of doing like a. I was about to say the cha-cha slide, but I just meant that she's sliding like between rocks to like double check, like before she puts her full weight on anything. Just like a little like slide foot. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. And then after a while,
Like you're
after a
learning
while,
the
she
ice
just starts
skate.
going. Yeah. After about this point, she probably just starts walking normally after nothing has happened.
Isn't that the way she walks normally?
And you all watch. Gudrun is able to get to the other end of the bridge.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's follow.
Hey, Slowpokes, get over here! I'm gonna go up.
I was not dwarven power walking with my boots of speed.
I would like to immediately start just like small talk with this giant in giant. Just like, hey, how's the weather down here? Like the conversational phrases you learn when you're learning a language. Because
The
like,
pen of my aunt is on the table.
yeah. Because Gudrun just got giant from becoming a rune knight randomly, and so I feel like it's not a language that she's used a ton.
Well,
But she technically speaks giant.
For the first time, if you look at Ezekiel and his reaction to your abhorrent speaking of giant, you see an actual look of somewhat horror and polite wincing as he's desperately trying to correct your giant. Good, my dear. Please, you must maybe practice your enunciation. You're saying some words that. It's really important that you say them with the correct enunciation, because if you don't, it sounds like different.
Gudrun talks about her old stick and her new stick, but in
Okay.
giant.
Whoa!
And
Gudrun, Astrid says, Gudrun, you just called her a baby umbrella. You need to just be quiet.
You also complimented her big stick, which, I mean, good, but...
This giant, while you're talking to her, waiting for the others, Gudrun, she doesn't respond. She, very clearly is waiting for everyone to approach. And when you all make it to the other side of the bridge, she looks down at you all and says, "You are living. What is your destination here?"
We seek the Holy Grail. Sorry, what?
They have passed some tests, but have still more to go, but they seek your judgment. There's no predisposition why they shouldn't succeed.
You come to the gate of this realm. What are your reasons to reach the other side?
Tobias kind of looks up at the giantess and says, "We have been tasked to do so by someone we have reason to believe is not of evil."
Give me an insight check, Tobias. She seems very... She does not find your answer satisfactory. You get the vibe from her as she stares down at you that she does not accept this answer.
Okay.
She doesn't outright say it, but the looks she gives.
Hint, make sure to emphasize your worthiness and give more detail.
Okay.
Who could she betray of your secrets? This is the halls of the dead. No more realms can know whatever caution or inequity or even treachery may be in your heart. You can speak frank with her.
Okay. Then
Okay.
Tobias would reform his answer. Do you want to speak?
I got this.
Okay.
This is Astrid, okay, alright. I see what's going on here. So she steps forward and, has drawn herself up and shakes out her hair and says, "I am the Princess Astrid, daughter of Asbjorn, ruler of Heilhafen. We are the trusted companions of the master craftsman, he who smiths for the gods, and we have just prevented Ragnarok. These are the reasons that we may pass."
Give me a persuasion and an insight.
Okay. Could I argue for... Well, they're the same, never mind. I was gonna say performance, because it's that whole Norse, it's okay to brag
you
about
can give
yourself.
Performance. Also,
Hey,
how far
let's
up
ju-
do you step? Do you go, like, right here at the edge of the stairs? How far do you step up?
Yeah, I would, actually, because performance. Alright, so you said... Okay, so performance and what else?
Insight.
Insight, okay. Oh wow, both of those. I would have liked those to be reversed, but here we are. And then at the end I do like kind of a sweeping bow. Ta-da! That kind of thing. And then they're not doing anything, I look back at my party and go, maybe I don't got this?
The insight, she is from the darkness beyond her hood. If you could see her eyes from above, they would be judging.
Okay.
And she would look down at you, not at all entertained.
Can I do a little tap dance? No, kidding.
She says, Ragnarok is coming. You have just prevented one of the means. And she looks down at you, and again, you get the insight of she does not find this satisfactory.
And Gwen will speak up. As you've stated, we
Real
have prevented one of the means. Our goal is to prevent all. And in order for us to prevent all the means, we do need to access the area in which you guard. And that is what we wish to do.
She looks at you. And she says, for the first time, actually not, just saying no. And what in tribute will you allow for me to open these gates? Asking what will you give her? What will you pledge to open for her to open these gates?
Yeah, I know, I gotta check.
Do we need a big move here, guys? Because I got one.
I don't got much.
I also don't got much, but I kind of want to try. Give me 1 second if Ezekiel wants to do a thing.
Something. I don't think it's that big, though.
Let's pull out the small guns first, and then we'll pull out the big guns. So whoever wants to go first.
My dear, have you seen the sun? Have you graced yourself with a gift of beautiful daylight? How long have you been down here with this ambient light of souls? Obviously, you are not for want and not of need of light, but have you seen true, beautiful daylight?
Give me a persuasion.
Great. I will also cast Enhance Ability on myself to give me advantage on this.
Guidance on this. Guidance.
Good.
I would if allowed.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Brat. Bardic.
All right.
Bardic inspiration. Bardic.
I mean, if I can.
Persuasion, just say.
This is gonna be all Ezekiel.
Okay. Fair enough.
15.
15.
Come on.
Alright.
Come on.
Not bad.
Let's see here.
Truly is but a small gift. And I only wish it could be enough for you, and I wish truly I could offer you much, much more. But I must say, daylight is something to behold.
She looks down at you, listening to your presentation, and you see her beginning to shrink in size. Eventually walking to the top of the steps. About the same size as the non-Dwarven party members. And as she stands at the top of the steps, she says that while all of this is fun, You have 3 options, should you wish to pass. These are your options that she gives you. Oh, you gotta type them out. I'm sure you're gonna laugh at one of these, but it's legit. These are the options she gives you to allow her to open the gate for your entrance into Helheim proper. You can fight her, you can kiss her, or you can throw your weapons into the Sea of the Dead.
Oh, hello.
Option 3, my lord!
Hello. What?
Option
Hello.
3!
Astrid, giant woman! Have fun!
Big lady!
I have been training my whole life for this.
Tobias recalls a brief scene back at the hall that he saw Astrid with the twins. Just channel that energy, Astrid. You'll be fine.
You don't need
That's me giving you guidance.
You don't need to be persuading me about anything. Look at her.
And also,
She's glorious.
these are individual options, not as a full party.
Yes.
Okay, that's beautiful.
You can now, if you all fight her as a party and win, all of you go through.
Oh, guys.
To fight or not to fight? Tis is the
So,
question.
okay, hold on.
Surely
so
she'd need a kiss from everyone, though, or
We
someone.
can either, no, like, can we all make out with her? Like, is that an option?
I was just gonna say, though, if we decide to fight her, I'm gonna say this actually to her. So, okay, if we all do decide to fight you, can I still kiss you? I mean, you offered, is kind of what I'm hearing here.
Only
I just
if
had
you
a-
prove your valor and win.
I just had a thought. Hi. Now that we know who this person is, can I roll a history check? Like, would this kiss kill us?
Sure.
I'm assuming so. I'm assuming so.
Mimir, don't fail me now. Natural 20!
Natural 20. Natural 20 gives you, you'll certainly find out.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Okay.
Jesus. Gwen would tap Astrid on the shoulder and say, there's a chance you could die.
I know, but think of
It would be
the
worth it.
poem it would make.
It would be so
You gonna
worth
write
it!
that here in
Somebody
Helheim?
would.
I
Somebody
don't
would.
think
One of
Astrid
you.
and Gudrun have ever agreed.
One of you just has to. One of you just has to survive and go back and tell the story. And there's plenty of people who might not be able to write it as well as me, but would do a really good job with it.
The story of beating her would be pretty amazing as well.
Beating her and then kissing her is what I'm hearing.
It is such a shame. I have Revivify, but not prepared right now.
Oh, no!
That's on brand. It's fine.
The classic cleric struggle.
Mhm.
Right, for real.
So, I know what my plans are. She looks at the party. I know what my plans are.
I think Gwen would flat out ask her, ask the giant if her kiss is lethal.
She responds with, "No, but you may wish it was."
Oh.
Oh.
This is just
You just feel the arousal just floating off of Astrid the more this woman talks.
well, it's arousal, which is weird.
You're
but it's
scare-roused
also
right now.
no, yeah. It's also that idea of the story, of the narrative, how people.
I'm
would
not gonna
tell
lie,
this.
it would be
Story,
a
honey.
wonder story.
How people will just tell this for hundreds of years.
What if Astrid here gives you the best kiss of your life? Will you let us all go through that?
She just stares at you, awaiting an answer.
Tell you what, you go kiss her. You may not die. It might definitely be worth it. And if I remember correctly, I think a friend of mine did this. He didn't die, but unfortunately couldn't make it out to tell the tale. But it wasn't from this. It was something completely different.
That's a great question.
First of all, Ezekiel, you're full of shit.
Hey, I'm full of lore and stories. I'm full of many things. But doo-doo ain't it right now.
It is, though, and I realize you all know that younger me would have done this without even asking you. So I'm asking, what would the group prefer to do?
I will turn to our newest comrade and say, in your travels and running into this person, what are the routes that people traditionally pick?
Well, let's see. Can I roll a history check for this?
I think.
I'm so tempted to just yeet my stick.
Kavak, right?
Oh, Kavak, my bad.
Yes, I'm sorry.
My bad.
Kavak,
Yes.
you can roll me a history if you'd like.
I can try.
I
Plus
haven't-
0.
I haven't rolled a history on her
Nope.
yet in terms of lore and poetry, so may I?
Yeah, I'll allow that as well.
Okay, thank you.
Even with a 3, even with simply a 3, you know most of those who come to Helheim are usually the sick or those who faltered, and they take the easy way out. They either throw whatever weapons they entered Helheim with into the sea. But a good select few of people, those who are very pissed off that they're here, tend to fight and tend to lose pretty horribly.
I mean, honestly, all of the options, like, I feel like throwing our weapons is kind of like the worst option, because then we just go into Helheim with no weapons. But I also feel like that's like kind of the easiest one. But I don't know if any of you guys have actually good weapons, because all of my weapons are totally mundane and totally replaceable.
I'm not gonna lie. All I got is this walking stick, and as much of a friend it is to me, it is a stick. So I mean,
Right? Gudrun just has multiple sticks.
All of my weapons are very high quality.
It depends on what she considers a weapon, but if she considers my spell book a weapon, no way. Not gonna happen.
well, have you hit anybody with it? I don't think so.
I mean, I've launched stuff out of it. You saw some of the things I did. Well, you saw the thing I did.
You're just kind of getting out here.
Oh, sorry.
As you're all talking, you just simply see her grow one size larger.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Yes, I see.
I don't
Alright.
think that would intimidate me,
And
but
she grows
You'd be
to her
right.
full height, and you see, just patiently watching you all of these other souls are just watching this encounter, but in her left hand she just takes this gigantic greatsword and slams it into the ground. Not as a threat, more like, I am waiting.
Right. If we choose to fight you, is it you alone that we fight? Or Tobias looks behind him? Or are they going to help?
Me alone is your challenge.
I see. I guess Tobias addresses the party. Well, we can't afford to lose our weapons now. Heading forward or heading back afterwards. And we seem to instinctively distrust option 3. even if we are scare-roused by option 3. So it doesn't seem like there's much of a choice. Does anyone agree with that logic?
I don't think you're wrong. I don't necessarily want to agree, but I don't think you're wrong.
Well,
I inclined to agree with Tobias, but my question is, I'm okay, but I don't know how everybody else is to be able to take on this battle right now.
well,
Are we allowed to have a fair fight? Astrid asks. Are we allowed to rest enough to be at better capacity for a battle such as this one would be?
Well, you can give me a persuasion.
Yes, the talky one asks the questions. Perfect.
I'll pat you. I'll touch your shoulder, and I'll give you guidance.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
Is that +4?
well.
Oh,
What?
fuck. I mean, she might just not answer me.
Should you wish to fight, the fight is here and now.
Sometimes the dice really tell the story, man.
Yeah. I turn to Gwen and I say very quietly, I don't want to risk all of you to battle with this formidable foe if there is another way.
Yeah, we all know you want to make out, but like, it's risky too.
It's not just that I want to, and I'm whispering this to Gwen. I think if you know what is going to happen if you kiss her, that gives everyone better odds.
But would you be allowed to participate in the fight if it turns out to be bad?
Oh, probably not. I'll probably be like a drained husk or something.
I would rather you not be a drained husk.
I mean, I don't really want to be one either.
How about this? How about we beat her, and if we win, then you could kiss her.
Well, what would be the point then? I mean, other than just personal gratification, that doesn't make a story. That's not a good poem.
Reverse the order then when you make the poem.
You know, a lot of people do that, and I just haven't made up my mind yet. They call it artistic license, and I'm not sure what that means.
Astrid, if this decision is really weighing down on you, why don't you flip a coin? That way,
And
either
you're
direction.
all right with that?
I know you well enough to know that whatever random elements that are beyond your control that you can grasp and make the best situation out of, that will tell a story that will echo for generations to come. And if you willingly let go of the reins of control, I know that as a bard, that will satisfy some corner of your mind, some itch for your psyche.
That's one of the nicest things anyone's ever said to me. Except, here's the problem with random elements. And she sort of looks around a little bit to see if their new companions are watching, and then she grabs like the bottom inch of her hair, just like, and flips it. Like, mm-hmm.
Huh?
You see what I mean?
Random isn't random anymore.
It might not be random, and if it's not random for the reasons I think, it will not be skewed in our direction.
Alright, well, in that case, Tobias is gonna activate thaumaturgy and kneel before the gate going into the underworld, basically, and utter a prayer to Hell and say, Hell, for this one moment, I implore for your blessing and shielding from the mischief and trickery of the god of deceit, Loki. Would you give us this reassurance?
Okay. Here's a unique.
Did I hear an
Here's
okay
a-
from the gate?
Here's a unique thing. Astrid,
Okay.
give me a perception with advantage.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I just had this brain freeze. How do I do that? But then I remember. Ha! There you go.
You see Loki.
Uh-huh.
Loki's here. He is
Uh-huh.
standing essentially beside the giantess.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking down at Tobias. And you hear him say, he looks at Tobias and then he makes direct eye contact with you, Astrid. And from behind his stitched up, torn smile says, "Oh, believe me, my daughter wants no part in this. Unless I tell her to. Which luckily for you, dear Astrid, daughter of the king, how fortunate that you have such a kind god on your side to allow it. You just have to get past her." And he looks up at the giantess, walks behind her, and then he's gone. And in the back of your mind, you hear, "Helheim won't be listening."
Well, that's a huge surprise. And Astrid just folds her arms and says, "Well, that doesn't really address what I was wondering, but it does tell me something. Okay, no coin toss, I'm afraid," she says to Tobias.
I see. Did you make a decision then, Astrid?
It was more that I saw something. And she's like twirling her hair around her finger and pointing at the green.
All right. So, how do you want to proceed, Astrid? There needs to be some way we can decide here.
Alright. We fight.
Very well. Tobias takes his axe out and activates his crimson right.
As the
So I'll go ahead
giantess
and roll that.
sees this,
I want to go big. I want to go big.
you
at the
can
same
go
time.
big. As the
big.
giantess sees this, she lifts her great sword,
That's a
points
great
it,
sword.
points it down the bridge, and you see this host of undead and souls begin forming a barrier to prevent exit.
Okay. Thunderdome, let's go.
Well then, next time I'll get that kiss.
Dun dun dun.
Make you big real quick, and we shall roll initiative.
Ezekiel is just like applying caps. It's like, damn it! Alright, here's initiative. Still not
God, can
great.
I ever roll above like a 5 in initiative?
No.
Yeah.
Your turn. Kvok, you are first.
Okay. Wow. That actually kind of works RP wise as well. So I'll say, we have to respect the choice of these mortals. My role from the one that you also know is to stand by them, so my will is not opposed to yours, though my bow currently is. And we'll drop Hunter's Mark and try to go pew pew!
Okay, Hunter's Mark.
Pew! With a 11? Plus 11 makes that a 21.
That hits.
Okay, so it's a d8 plus a d6. Or d8 plus d6 plus 6. Burp.
So 9 damage.
Plus the plus 6, so 16. 15 total. I know how to talk. And she is Hunter's Marked, and I will scooch. Can I scooch over here? Is that scoochable?
That's scoochable.
Cool.
As you fire this arrow into the giantess, you all notice that she's kind of getting pumped up for this fight, and the veins across her arms begin bulging a bit more, and she has entered a battle frenzy as a reaction to getting hit.
Alright.
And if that is your turn, legendary action from the giantess. Astrid, I need a charisma saving throw.
Okay. Doop-de-doo.
You see through her shrouded hood and gaze into the eyes of the giantess as you are now charmed by her infatuating gaze.
Y'all, that's on brand and also really embarrassing that I failed a charisma check. Okay.
Gwyn, your turn.
Okay. I think we're gonna do this new spell I got, which will require a intelligence saving throw, DC 17.
Ooh. Okay. What is the spell?
This guy.
Ooh, Psychic Lance.
Yes.
Nice.
That's powerful. Alright. 11. She will use legendary resistance.
She fucking will. God
Mhm.
damn it. I'm gonna stay where I'm at. That's the end of
Doesn't
my
she take like half damage or
Does the
something?
damage still happen or no?
Yeah, it takes half the damage, but is not incapacitated until the start of my next turn. That's what I'm mad about.
Damn, I would have been real good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not gonna lie.
Alright. Ezekiel.
Okay. Trying to figure out what I should do here. Maybe I should kind of go all in. So I only have level 3 spells left. and I don't really have amazing damaging ones, but I do got one that might be okay. I'm going to upcast Spiritual Weapon at level 3.
Okay.
And I'll place it. I'll move as close as I need to. No, I'll just place it like right behind her. Like it'll just be right behind her, and it'll make an attack against her.
All right.
Let's see. What am I gonna do? Is it just a spell attack? Yeah, melee spell attack. Now let's see here. Melee spell attack. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's just 1d20 plus. Okay. $26.
That hits.
Oh,
All right, and that's going to be 2d8 plus my spellcasting modifier damage. Thirteen radiant damage.
All right.
Or force damage. So I take out my shit leg and I point. I'm like, now don't tempt me with a good time. I've tussled with the likes of Yurikon for a long time, and I get serious for a moment. And behind her, a large, maul-like mace, almost looking like it was a weapon. It looks similar to like my stick, but there's an actual like mace head on the end of it, and it just slams her in the back.
Okay.
And then I will use my action to go ahead and go Pocky, and Pocky will fly towards her at full speed and also attack if he can.
All right.
Because he can do that with my action. Let me pull him up. Alright, guys, Pocky's probably not going to last very long, so I will get this going. Yeah, he's 60 fly speed, so he can probably get up to her. So he's just gonna fly up. He's gonna make an attack.
All right, Pocky.
You got this, boy. Now I'm assuming I don't get flanking bonus with the spiritual weapon.
No.
All right, that's fine. He's gonna go ahead and do a little shred attack.
That hits.
Yeah, Pocky.
go Pocky!
Go Pocky. All right. That's 1d4 plus 6. That's 8 points of slashing damage. And let's see, how much movement did he use? Okay, yeah, and then he's going to, because he has flyby, he can fly away without provoking an attack of opportunity. So he's just gonna right about here, just and fly back.
All
20
right.
feet.
Is that all?
All right, and I myself, I'm gonna go ahead and move. Let's put me. Shit, where do I want to go? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll move this way, right over here. just
right.
hopping on over. Ah, no, excuse me, move. Excuse me.
At the end of your turn, Tobias, give me a charisma save. You just beat it. Astrid, you are charmed. You cannot.
Yes, I am.
Cannot
I
attack.
just... Can I move or anything?
You can move. You just can't attack the
Okay.
charmer.
No, I get that. So I just kind of wander over here and I'm looking at her and I go, listen, I know that their deals are important and magical and all that, and I know that we said we were going to fight, but is the kiss entirely off the table?
Give me a persuasion.
The Valkyries say she's a good kisser. I'll yell.
You don't get any response back, considering she's in her battle frenzy.
Yes. That's fair.
You might find out.
Okay. Fuck around and find out. That's
Yeah,
me.
Alright. Tobias. Also, you're not charmed at the end of your turn.
Okay. And then I go, wait.
I don't think that's the
Great.
usual connotation for fuck around and find out.
What is for me?
I know. That's
You
what
just, hear,
makes it great.
you just hear Ezekiel behind you like, Astrid, move away from the big lady!
Oh, okay. I will.
All right. I think Tobias is gonna cast Shield of Faith upon himself,
Okay.
and then he's gonna rush for it. Is that 35? Yes. All right, let's get close, and let's take some swings at our kneecaps here. Hooah! Huh?
Hit.
All right, cool. So that's 11 plus 1d6. 2 lightning damage. And second attack. Here we go. Ooh.
Miss.
All right. And I will add that to my luck. Don't forget your luck pools, everybody.
Alright, is that
Oh,
all
thanks.
Tobias?
Yes, that will be all.
Alright. At the end of your turn, she's going to use a legendary action to swing her sword at you. She's in
That makes
battle
sense.
frenzy, so here we go. 30.
Yeah, a 30 will hit.
You take 33 points of slashing damage.
Oh. How is the DC calculated for concentration again?
Let me look up concentration.
It should be half of the damage, or a minimum of 10.
Yeah,
So half of the damage.
A concentration check is a constitution saving throw where the DC is equal to 10 or half the damage you take, whichever is greater.
So in this case, would it be 16 or 17?
Always round up.
Okay, 17. So I've got Constitution 2. I've got a 1/4 chance to pass this. No, I did not pass it. Shield of Faith drops.
Alright. And on her turn, swing number
Unless,
1.
of course, someone had a reaction.
29 to hit.
Okay, does anyone have silvery barbs? I really
I
need
could,
Kenzie here.
but it is not prepared.
I'm getting wailed on. And I'm wondering if
You
silvery
got
barbs would
this!
assist.
I got nothing for you.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, with no one piping up,
Oh, okay, hold on.
Hold on,
Kenzie
I just
got
got back to my seat. I'm sorry. Yeah, if it's an incoming attack, yeah, I'll silvery barbs that.
okay, so it is a re-roll.
And advantage is gonna go to Gudrun.
Ooh.
16 to hit Tobias.
Alright, that does not hit. Whew.
Alright, here's the second
Okay,
swing at a 24.
Second swing?
Yep.
Wasn't the... Oh, was that one for the first one?
So she did one as a legendary action. The
Oh, I
29
see.
was the first attack, now a 24.
Okay, I see. I'll use a shield for that attack.
Alright, and then a 28.
For a third attack. Goodness. Yeah, that's gonna punch through.
34 points of damage.
Okay. I'm pretty sure... Wait, hold on.
It was
34
33
and
and then
33.
34.
67. Oh, I am just down.
So down goes Tobias. And the giantess is going to walk over right here.
Oh yeah. Big versus big.
And it will be Gudrun's turn.
Okay, so I'm trying to. This is a new ability that I'm trying to make sure that I'm reading correctly. So, when I would have gotten to level 3 of fighter, I get rune carvers, and so I picked the runes that I had access to, and so I have a stone rune, which when a creature you can see ends. I'm just going to copy paste. Ends its turn within 30 feet of you, which it just ended its turn within 30 feet of me. I can invoke the rune to make a wisdom saving throw to potentially charm it. I know that she's still going to have legendary resistances, but this feels like a relatively easy way to make her use it up?
Yeah.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Sure.
So, and that's just my reaction. That's not even my action to do so I still have my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay.
So, yeah.
So wisdom.
Wisdom.
What's the DC?
That's a really good question. Please hold for me reading ability. It's 8 plus proficiency plus con. So 8 plus 3 plus 3, so 14. So
14.
it's not very high.
20.
Yeah, it was better than nothing. And then I'm just going to I think I have another second level spell, so I can cast spiritual weapon again. Wait, do I still have a second? Wait, do I only have one now that I'm reduced my levels of Rune Master? Sorry, my sheet's all messed up from last time. Yes, I still have second level spells. So I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon again, bonk spiritual weapon, and then bonk bonk with my club.
All right.
So this is spiritual weapon plus I think it's plus 5, so 16.
Misses. It is. I need to turn off Whisper to GM on your sheet at some point.
Yeah, it's because when I don't do it on my sheet, it does that. Because I don't have the macro for spiritual weapon set up right now. Okay, and then Great Club. Oh, that should have been at advantage.
So here's the thing. It says the chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll.
Oh, so should the
I don't know. I don't think the
spiritual weapon have...
spiritual weapon would get it.
Okay, yeah. So, sorry, I just meant for the Great Club. I forgot to click
you
advantage
get
for that one.
on the Great Club.
Do you want me to, because I'm doing 2 hits, do you just want me to roll advantage for the second one and pretend they went in the opposite order?
Sure.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you, 20 hits, but the 17 does not.
Cool. And because I'm big, it does an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay.
There we go. I turned off, so that's 9 damage.
Alrighty.
That's all I got.
You notice that your bonk doesn't do as much damage as you would like.
Yeah, I figured. I need a better bonking, guys. This was my better bonk. I guess I could have cast, like, magic weapon or some shit, but too late now. I'll do it next turn.
Alright. Kavak is away on a phone call in Helheim somehow. So we will...
Really
back
good
to
self-service.
them. Gwyn,
Super good
your
self-service.
Well, man, I can't argue with that self-service. Jeez. I have nothing to help Tobias.
I think I got him. Don't worry.
Okay, great. And then I will cast. It's a 10-foot radius. She's a thick girl. Let's go with a shatter.
Alright. What save is this? Constitution.
Please.
Here is the con save. 13.
That's a fail.
She will take it.
Yep, and that is max damage. non-magical item that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage, so I don't know if that qualifies for anything on her, but...
That would not.
Okay, cool. Yeah, gonna take some steps back, because that seems like the smart thing to do.
Alright.
Just gonna go right there. Not breaching the wall, not running, just maintaining distance.
Okay. If that is your turn,
That is my turn.
she will use a legendary action to swing on Gudrun for a 28.
Yeah, hell yeah.
She swings with advantage on everything, Pi?
Yep.
Because she's frenzy,
She's
whatever.
in a
Battle
battle
frenzy.
frenzy.
Gotcha.
35 slashing damage.
Do all
Take it like
attacks her then have advantage?
All of her swings have advantage.
No. Attacks coming into her. Is it treated like
Oh, no, it is
reckless?
not. It is not.
Okay.
It is not. Ezekiel, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna put on my big boy pants. I'm gonna run right up to Tobias. Just as these two giants are tussling. Gonna try to slide, and kind of not quite do it, but because of my boost of speed, I'll just get up and walk on over, and I'll just touch Tobias on his big foot, and I'll cast a level 3 Cure Wounds into him. Oh yeah, I'll touch him on his shoulder, of course. I'll crawl up his prone form and touch his shoulder. That is 3d8 plus 5. Come on! 21! Tobias! I grab him by his shoulders and I'm just shaking him. Toby! Come on, Toby! Wake up!
And you
Oh
breathe.
yeah, I am in hell. I was going to ask. I just remembered.
Okay. Unfortunately, my spiritual weapon can't quite make it to her. Damn. Okay. Then it looks like Pocky. Pocky, you go get her. So Pocky's
Go
gonna run
Pocky,
off.
go Pocky, go Pocky, go Pocky.
So Pocky would have flanking on this one.
Yes.
Okay. So is it at advantage or is it just a plus
Advantage.
modifier? Advantage. Okay. Come on, Pocky. Come on, Pocky. Make Daddy proud.
25 hits.
25, Pocky. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what you're talking about? Am I just here to make bad puns? Yeah.
Make bad puns and die every other session.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's
Oh,
what's
is
the
that
Pocky?
actually canon now? Do we have to make that happen if it doesn't seem like it's not happening?
It might just be easier if you just kill me outright. Then I don't have to.
Astrid hasn't thought about it.
And then Pocky will take this opportunity to just kind of mosey on away.
Alright.
Get it out! Get
Anything
it out!
else?
Nope.
Alright, legendary action. She kind of enjoys this fight against Gudrun, so she's going to change. She wants it to last, so she's going to backswing against Ezekiel.
Oh boy! Come on!
27.
27 does hit!
31 points of slashing damage.
Great. Good.
And
I'm
it
alive.
is
I'm
your
there.
turn, Astrid.
Okay, so I'm right there, aren't I?
You are kind of right there.
I'm right there. So I don't know what he was thinking giving me this thing, but Daddy did just give me a sword of "We don't like you, giants." So I guess I am sort of contractually, familially obligated to try it. I feel like. So I'm going to. Do I have to move one up, or am I? Sorry, I have a hard time looking at the
You have to
grid
move
right there. I
one.
need to move one up, right? Yeah. Okay.
I also need everyone to give me perception checks.
Oh no. Hi. Why?
Sorry, one sec. I'm checking to see if I have advantage.
My
So that was a nat 1. Ezekiel's a little woozy.
Mm.
10, 12, 8.
No, I don't. Sorry. I see nothing. There's a big person in front of me.
You are a big person.
There's a bigger person.
Funny that no one sees this, so I'm not even gonna say what happens.
What you don't see is.
I'm not even gonna say what happens. Go with your turn, Astrid. Something happens, but
Does
no
it
one
work though?
can see it.
Whatever it is, does it work?
Something happens.
Okay, so I'm going to.
You know what? I'll whisper it in Discord.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and take a stab at her with this sword. Come on.
You're flanking.
Come on. Oh, you're right. I am, huh? Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
You can go check
so-
that message if you'd like.
Okay. I need to. Surely a 10 is good enough for that, Pi.
There are two big people.
Ah, you're right. Okay, never mind.
I would have accepted a 13.
That's fair. Okay, so Astrid draws this Sword of Kings, sort of brandishes it around a little. She's not a sword person, but she has a little bit of training, so she's trying to look all flourishy and cool, and she says, ancestors in Valhalla, the strength of my father, I guess? And, she's gonna... Oh, right, I got advantage. Let me...
You have advantage!
I have flanking. Let me just do another one.
You
Woo!
hit!
Thank God!
Okay, so here is the damage, and then I get to roll 2d6 in addition to this.
It's a very special weapon.
Mm-hmm. So 11 points of piercing.
Right.
And,
And you notice, unlike your allies, your damage fully goes through any resistances.
okay. So I just yell, I don't know if it's this sword, maybe it is because it's a giant-y thing, or whether it's the pokey part, but that worked really good.
Alright, anything else?
I just asked you a question. I
Did you know?
am staying right there. Ezekiel, do you look like you just got thunked real bad?
Let's just say, I'm exactly half the man I used to be.
Yeah, okay. You do.
I do? Okay,
You do.
well, that's over to you, son.
So I'll say this to everyone. When Astrid shouts out, something about this sword is working, you don't hear Astrid's voice. You hear a very deep male voice.
Do we recognize it? Is it her dad?
It is her dad's voice.
Hell
Damn.
yeah! Daddy's spirit is here. Let's go.
So if I can see Ezekiel, I will point the sword at him, because I guess it works great if you flourish it. And I will say, I do not have any icy hot, but maybe we can get some for you when we get out of this. And I'm going to cast a first level healing word.
Okay.
Oh. I'll take it.
For purposes of game, you can see Ezekiel. For purposes of Ezekiel's Nat 1, he can't see you.
Yeah, that's fine. And that also sounds like some, late middle-aged man that you've never met.
Sorry, the hat's over their eyes. I can't see who's talking to me right now.
Alright. If that's your turn, Tobias.
Alright. Round 2. He's gonna walk over here to flank. Actually, he'll stay here. That's fine. he'll stay here to flank, and he will take swings at the giantess again. With advantage. Oh, thank goodness, with advantage.
Thank God.
22 hits.
And second, come on. Okay, well, I mean, at least that hits.
Yes, it does.
Another 5 lightning.
Okay.
Go for the knees. They hate when you do that.
So is that the 26? We're taking the 26.
I think, to be fair, we should probably just take the first damage roll.
Well, yeah, we took the
And
higher
then
number.
No,
Because you're
well, the
rolling
first
with
one was a
advantage.
12. Oh, well,
The second
okay,
attack.
yeah.
You rolled an 11 and a 22, and then a 26 and a 22.
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, so the first attack would have been the 22, but the damage would have been...
No, I know. I'm talking about the second one. The 26.
Oh,
is the
okay.
attack.
Okay, yes. Okay, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to call on my Wolf's Eye Medallion to summon the Spectral Wolf to maybe provide flanking.
Okay.
And then I'll drag that onto the location I'd like, and then that's gonna be my turn.
Alright, before the giantess's turn, Kvok, you were not here. You get a turn for free.
Thank you. Sorry to have dipped, folks. I think with Hunter's Mark still up, scooch back over here, so not too much unfriendly fire, and say, "We respect your duty, and yet we must still press through you. Our thorns are not an injustice." So that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
D8 plus D6 plus 6. Oh.
Damn.
I guess I should write insults instead of platitudes. It does more damage.
Alright, so 9.
Yep. Whole 9.
Alright, well, it's still damage.
Me.
It's not a lot,
It's still
but it's
damage.
damage.
It adds up.
Alright, the giantess and her thwee swings.
We.
Wee twings.
Wee,
God,
twee,
that's gonna stick.
Wee willy bad swings.
The first swing is gonna be at Gudrun for a 21.
That hits.
36 points of damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
Well, you're not dead, you're out.
You're not dead, you're down.
I'm down.
God damn it.
The second swing is gonna be at Astrid.
Mm-hmm. Great. Okay.
30.
Silver barbs.
Oh, thank you.
12, nat 1.
Ooh.
Thank you. That did not hit.
Cool.
Damn.
And then
The perfect silvery barbs,
in her
man.
circling of swings, she's gonna swing at Tobias.
No, Toby.
Uh-oh.
Rude.
28.
That'll hit me again.
God damn it.
34.
Oh, I'm down.
God damn it. I just brought you back.
Gudrun, death save.
Advantage goes to Kalvek.
Do death save. Do death save.
Is that from Dora?
It was definitely like child's television inspired.
Okay.
Was it specifically due to Dora? No. But like it would definitely had the vibes.
Kvok, you have advantage on your next attack, and it is your turn.
Ah, okay. Let's see, we'll swing over here. If you let us pass, the easy of not just your soul will be affected. Yay!
Yeah, dead for 20, let's go.
Great time for
Natural
that.
20. I will deal a card for you. This is your first time with these crit cards.
Very exciting.
And is this piercing damage?
It's all piercing damage, yep.
Alright.
Weak to all slashing damage, let's go.
It is right in the kisser. Maximum damage, and the target
Mhm.
cannot speak for 3d4 rounds.
Oh wow, that's great.
Oh,
So that's 2d8,
spellcaster.
and
That
2d8, 2d6 plus 6, so that's 16 plus 12 is 28 plus 6 is 34. Did I math that right?
Yeah, so you take your rolls, and then you add the maximum. So you add the max, and you add the
you
max
roll for it.
again. Well, no.
Wait, what?
For this, okay, with the rules. So take the maximum dice of your damage,
Okay,
and then add the maximum again.
right. So my 2d8s would be 16, my 2d6s would be 12.
And then, yeah, double max damage, yeah.
Got it.
So
So that
what's the
becomes
total?
28, and then with the plus 6 from Dex, that's 34.
34.
34 piastres.
Alright. Alright. And she can't speak. If you want to roll the 3d4, you can.
Sure, why not? That could be useful.
She can't speak for
Wow.
7 rounds.
wow.
Which means, how does this get into dubious consent about kissing? As I
know,
our
right?
colleague.
Just
Alright, anything else, Kavak?
No, that is everything.
Alright, Gwyn.
I'm gonna shout Granny's down, and I will cast another shatter on her. That's a con save DC 17.
Alright. I love it when I need to do saving throws after I just close the sheet.
Sorry about that.
Con save of a 27.
It passes.
So
Takes
it's
half
the
damage.
Half damage. Alright, she's looking
10 thunder
hurt.
damage.
She's looking hurt. Alright, anything else?
No, I will stay there.
Ezekiel.
Oh, damn it. Astrid, you got the old lady?
do I have to?
Listen, I gotta make a Sophie's choice here.
Well, so do I.
Okay, well, I'm already next to Toby. I'm gonna go ahead and just say, please get the Gudrun, please. Okay, I'm gonna turn right over to Gudrun. Gonna turn over to Toby. Grab his shoulders again. Toby, wake up! And use my last 3rd level spell to cast Cure Wounds. What is it? 2d8 or 3? It's 3d8, okay. 18! Toby!
I'm having the
Alright.
strangest sense of deja vu.
Alright, let's see. I don't think I have much I can do as my bonus action.
You can move your spiritual weapon.
I am gonna do that, I think. It doesn't quite make it to her, but it's the best I can do.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Alright. Okay, and that'll be it. That's all I got. Come on, Toba, you got it. Come on, get her. Come on, get her.
Astrid.
Fine. I will just groan like I just did.
That was in character.
And yes. And am I actually next to Gudrun?
You would be, yeah.
Okay. So I will turn around. I will look down at Gudrun. And I will say, "Get up, old woman," and kind of poke her in the ribs with my foot. And that is going to be a 3rd level Cure Wounds. Do I still sound like my dad?
You do, and as you come
Okay.
to, Gudrun,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move you here for purposes of things. I'm not going to move it from the map. As you come to and you look up at where you heard the voice, rather than Astrid standing there, you're staring at the king.
Whoa.
What?
Well, hello there. Your Majesty?
No. That's my father.
Oh.
And that's the cutoff of talking for this turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. None of that was important enough.
Your Majesty? No, that's my father. Oh, continue turn, Astrid.
Alright, okay, so that was my action. Now I can't really move. My god. Okay, I'm going to look over at Gwen, who can see me now, I assume.
Gwyn, give me a perception.
I mean, I'm within line of sight, right?
I'm not good at these. Oh, I'm decent at this one. Okay.
Over the lying down body of Gudrun, you see the king, King Asbjorn.
Who points his sword at you and says, Gwyn, old things still burn. It's not old, but she'll probably burn. And you have inspiration.
And the king is saying that
Thank you.
with the king's voice. Astrid's
Yes.
voice is not present. It is fully the
Yes.
king.
Oh yeah, there's a shout back of Your Majesty.
No,
Full of
that's
question
my
marks.
father. That's my father.
No, I am my father.
Alright. Anything else, Astrid?
No, because if I move, she will thwack at me.
Tobias.
All right. Let's try this.
Chop
Again.
down this tree!
You mean let's try this again?
Okay.
25 hits.
And ooh, that's a good roll. 6 additional lightning. Second attack. Come on. Or
And that misses.
I'm gonna. Oh geez, do we know what her? I'm gonna redeem. Ooh, I don't know what her AC is. I'll redeem 4. To bump that up to a 21.
That will hit then.
Okay.
Oh, good call.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was 20 or what, but all right, that's another 3 damage.
Okay, she is looking very hurt.
Okay, and then I think we agreed that the wolf doesn't have its own action, right? But I have to use my bonus action to command it?
Yes.
Okay, so I will do that then. Okay. Come on, wolf. Do things. Where's your attack roll? Oh, there it is. It's up on... Or?
21 hits.
Alright. Okay. I mean, that's something.
Alrighty. You can also just click on the attack name.
Oh, bite. No, not that one. No, it kind of just throws out that. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
It says
you're
right
doing
there.
it correct.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna make the DC 11 strength save.
Well, I mean, I'd still like to see. Oh, wow. I mean, if there was Bane and it didn't have advantage on that save, maybe. All right. Thanks.
Alright, her turn and her 3 advantage attacks.
You know.
The first one on the wolf.
Oh man.
It's gone.
It
I'm
gone.
not even gonna roll damage. It's gone.
Okay. I accept.
I mean, it's either the wolf or one of us, so we're gonna call that.
It's gonna be one of us
Sorry.
anyway. It's gonna be one of us anyway as well, but maybe not
Okay.
all of us. Thanks.
Yeah.
Astrid,
Yes.
28.
Uh-huh.
31 slashing.
Ooh, boy. Okay.
Ooh, silvery barbs, hold on. 14.
That meets it.
Advantage to Gudrun.
It meets
So clutch.
33
So clutch.
slashing.
That meets it? What?
Okay, no, I'm gonna use the Blood Curse of the Eyeless. I'm gonna subtract 1d. Dang it, where is it? Okay, I roll 1d6 and subtract, so if it meets, it'll fail regardless. Do you still want me to roll?
No, so that misses.
Okay.
And then she's gonna do her third attack at Astrid
Okay.
for a 15.
That hits. Yeah.
Damn it!
31 slashing damage.
That's
And
what I
that-
had typed in, just waiting.
That
Okay.
ends her turn. Gudrun.
Thanks, you guys. Thanks.
Come
you
on,
guys.
Gudrun! Come on!
Okay, so I was debating casting Guiding Bolt, but I'm in melee, so that's not good. So I think
Do you
I'm going.
shrink when you get dropped?
It just says it lasts for a minute.
Okay,
It
so you
doesn't
don't.
say that it's concentration or anything, so then you can do what you want to do. Have I seen that other people's weapons have been more effective against her than mine are?
You have noticed that so far, only King Asbjorn's sword has been the most effective.
Well, I don't have a magical king sword, so I'm just gonna spiritual weapon and bonk twice.
Okay.
I don't have a good enough reason to know that I would need to use magical damage or to try that. So I'm just gonna bonkety bonk. So we're gonna do Great Club with advantage. I should have done. Hold up. So we're gonna roll again for that one, and to roll advantage for the second attack.
First
Okay,
one
well-
misses.
Yeah, I figured.
That hits.
And then don't forget to get that luck point, Gudrun.
Yes, and so for the first hit, it's 14 damage, and then I'm gonna do my spiritual weapon hit, which is that plus 5,
That hits.
which is 1d8. I have it up on one of these stupid tabs I have open right now. Oh, no, I changed it. $1d8 plus whiz. So
Plus a whiz.
Plus whiz!
yes,
Whiz with your stick.
9 damage.
Okay. Is that all?
That's my bonus action. That is my action. If only I had another action surge.
Alright.
That's all I got.
Kavak, your turn. You have advantage on your attack.
Haha. This could be it. Let's get that better line of sight. Let's do that 2d20 again. Well, I'll take the 11, which still comes out as a 22, which I believe
That
is
hits.
d8 plus d6 plus 6. Oh, close to max damage. 19.
Nice.
Wow, one off max damage.
Nice.
She is not
Hunter's mark
looking
for the
good.
club.
She's not looking good at all. Gwyn.
Alright, Gwen's gonna take a deep breath and she's gonna draw some runes in the air, and following the shout from King Asborn for some reason, she's going to cast a level 4 Scorching Ray. So that is 5 rays in total going straight for her.
Mm.
So first one. 23 to hit for 4 damage.
Yep.
Yep.
4, 5. Second. 19. I think that misses.
The
Second one strikes her.
Oh,
oh,
okay.
Good
And-
enough.
11.
She shrinks in size. Down to all of you. And she drops to one knee next to her large greatsword. And begins to slowly clap for you all. Before taking to the knee again. Standing up. Growing one size larger. Silently, because she can't speak.
Oh no.
Walking past everyone towards the gate, pulling a chain link, opening it, turning to you, and welcoming you into Helheim. And as she welcomes you in, and the battle ends, you're all looking around for Astrid. But instead of an Astrid, there's very much so a King Asbjorn standing where she once stood.
Well, good
That
sir.
is
have
where-
You know where?
That
Hey,
is
turns
where
to Gwyn.
we will
Turns
end.
to Gwyn and just squeals. Turns to Gwyn
Oh.
and squeals. Oh my god, that was so good!
And that is where we will end this session.
Nice.
Good.
I have an important question though. Before, does King Asbjorn have only red hair?
King Asbjorn will answer that question next session.
Okay, I'll remember.
So, thank you all for playing. Welcome to Helheim. But for now,
Yeah.
say goodbye to YouTube.
It's
Bye,
Bye,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Ah, you too.
Bye YouTube, and as always, good pie and stay sweet, y'all.